Okay, Algebra 1, Unit 6, Lesson 15.1, Understanding Geometric Sequence. So before we start the homework, we need to know what is geometric sequence. Sequence is a bunch of numbers. Start from the first term. Maybe I start 3, and the next, you follow some certain rule. Okay, next is 5, and then 7, and 9. You can create your own sequence, follow a certain rule. For this sequence, every number add 2, you got the next number, right? So this is a rule. Yeah. But sometimes the sequence can be created by multiply. For example, if I start with 3, first term is 3, multiply by 2, then the next term is going to be 6. Multiply by 2, next term going to be 12, and then 24, right? Multiplied by 2. So when the rule is multiply, the sequence we call the geometric sequence. Okay, let's do the first one. Find the common ratio. Oh, what's the common ratio? Common ratio is the multiplier. The first term you multiply by the same by the number, get the next term, the second, and the second multiply by the same number, got the third, and third keep multiplying the same number. Okay, let's check the first question. Okay, 3 common ratio. All right, common ratio. Okay, what is the number 3 multiply? Got 9, become 9, right? 3 times 3. 3 times 3 become 9. Ooh. And then 9 times multiplied by 3 got 27. 27 multiplied by 3 got 81. So the common ratio is 3. Okay, next the 3 term, which is continue. Okay, 81 times 3. I'm using my calculator. So 81 multiplied by 3, we got 243. Okay, 243. I'm going to put it here. And multiply 3 again. 729. And then multiply by 3 again. 2187. So now you see the number growing really fast, right? Okay, number 2, the common ratio. Oh, the number getting smaller. So 900 multiplied by what number? It becomes 324. So sometimes the number is too big. It's hard to figure out what's the common ratio. We can use any number. For example, you have to choose 2 numbers, okay? I'm going to use any number, but not the first one. Maybe I'm going to use the second one. Okay, I'm going to use 324. I'm going to divide by this number in front of it, the number before it. Yeah, by 972. Okay, I'm going to use my calculator. So 324 divided by 972. Oh, this is 1/3. So that means 972 multiply 1/3. 972 multiply by 1/3. That means it divide. So a number multiplied by 1/3 is just equal to that number divided by 3. But for the common ratio, we use multiplier. So we always use the multiplication symbol. So it's multiplied by 1/3, which is also divided by 3. Okay, 324 multiplied by 1/3. Yeah, equal to 108. 108 multiplied by 1/3 or divided by 3 equal to 36. So the common ratio is 1/3, 1/3. Okay, the next 3 term, that's 36 multiplied by 1/3. This is 12. The first one is 12. The first one of the next 3 term. And then 12 divided by 3. That's 4, right? And 4 divided by 3, okay, 4 over 3. So this term is become a fraction. Just leave it like a fraction. Yeah? So let's double check. 12 multiplied by 1/3, yeah? That's 12 divided by 3, yeah? So 4 multiplied by 1/3, yeah. Okay. Complete. Let's do this question. The 11th term in the geometric sequence is 48. And the common ratio is 4. So there's a lot of number in front, ahead of 48. And we know the common ratio, the R is 4. Yeah? The R is 4. Okay. So 48 is the 11th term. Okay, the question is the 12th term. Oh, the 12th term, that means we multiply the common ratio, right? So this is 11th. We multiply by 4, we got the 12th, right? This is the 12th. So 48 multiplied by 4. Got 192. Now we have to figure out the 10th term. The 10th term is ahead of 48. So we go this direction is multiply. We go backwards, in fact, it's a divide, right? Divide. So 48 divided by 4 is 12. And we can also say, okay, 12 multiplied by 4 equal to 48. 48 multiplied by 4 equal to 192. Yeah? So the 10th term is 12. Okay, number 4, 7. Let me erase all this. Oops. Number 4, 7 and 105 are successive. That means they're next to each other, they're neighbors. In a geometric sequence, the term following 105 is what? So 7 and then 105. We need to figure out the one after 105. Okay, 7 multiplied by what? Multiplied by what equal to 105? So we can use 105 divided by 7 to figure out the common ratio. So 105 divided by 7 equal to 15. That means 7 times 15 equal to 105. So we'll keep multiplying 15. So 105 times 15. So this is 1575. So 1575. The common ratio is a big number. It's 15. Yeah, common ratio. Okay, number 5. Find the common difference. Oh, this is common difference. Common difference is D. Common ratio is R. So when we see the word common difference, that means it's arithmetic sequence. That means you're adding or subtract a number to get the next term. Okay, number 5. The common ratio is what? 6. Oh, 6 plus 5 equal to 11. 11 plus 5 equal to 16. 16 plus 5 equal to 21. So the common difference is a positive 5. So next 3 term, we just add. So 21 add 5, that's 26. 26 add 5, that's 31. 31, keep adding 5, that's 36. So next 3 term, we figured out. Number 6. Oh, number 6, the common ratio. 7. 7 add what number equal to 4? 7 is bigger than 4. So 7 minus 3. Or you can say add a negative 3. Yeah? So 4 minus 3 equal to 1. 1 minus 3, negative 2. We are going to keep subtract 3. So negative 2 subtract 3. That's negative 5. Negative 5 subtract 3. That's negative 8. Then negative 8 subtract 3. Or add negative 3. That's negative 11. So number 6. Number 7. Use the table to answer exercise number 7. Okay, here is the table. Bounce. Oh, height. Bounce. Second bounce. Oh, it's getting lower, lower. Okay. A ball is dropped from the top of the building. The table shows the height in feet, 24 feet, above the ground at the top of each bounce. We know when we drop the ball, right, from a higher position, and every time it's bounced back, it's going to get less and less, lower and lower, until at the end, the ball no bouncing anymore. It's totally on the ground, right, or on the floor. Okay, what is the height of the ball at the top of bounce 5? We have bounce 3. Yeah, bounce 1, 2, 3. We need to figure out the 4 and the 5th, right? Okay, number 4 and then number 5, the bounce number. Okay, look, from 24. Oh, 24 multiplied by what? By 1/2. Yeah, because we know 12 is half of the 24. It's multiplied by 1/2 or divide by 2, right? So keep dividing by 2. So we're going to keep dividing by 2. That's 3. 3 keep dividing by 2. That's 1.5, right? So keep dividing by 2. Keep dividing by 2. Okay, what's the height of ball at the top of bounce 5? We already figured out 1.5 feet, right? Okay, number 8. Tom's bank balance. Tom's bank balance at the end of the month, 1, 2, and 3 are 1,600. Oh, 3. We have 3 number. So this is a sequence, right? The sequence is 16. Oh, let me use red. 1,600. And then 1,664. And then 1730.56. Okay, what will Tom's balance be at the end of the 5th month? So we have 3, right? We have 1, 2, 3. We need to figure out 4 and 5. Now we need to figure out the common ratio. So I'm going to use 1,664 divided by 1,600. I'm going to use a number. I pick a number and divide by the previous one, the one before, right? So I can figure out the common ratio. So this equal to 1,664. I'm using calculator. Divided by 1,600. Oh, this is a fraction. It become a fraction. 26 over 25. Oh, I can change it to decimal. 1.04. Okay, let me double check. I want to use the last number. So which is this. 30.56. I'm going to divide by the previous one. 1,664. I'm going to double check if the common ratio are the same. Okay. So 1730.56 divided by 1,664. I'm using my calculator. I got the same fraction. Let me use this. 26 over 25. So the common ratio is you multiply 1.04. Yeah, you multiply 1.04 to get the next term. Okay, let me figure out the 1730.56 times 1.04. Got the got this number. This number is 1799.7824. Okay, keep multiplying 1.04. And it become 1871.77, blah blah blah. We still have a lot of digit number, but we're gonna only keep 2. So 1871.77. So that's the final answer for number 8. Oops. Okay, number 9. Consider the geometric sequence. Geometric sequence 6, negative. Ooh, positive, negative, positive. Select that all apply. The common ratio, the first one, the common ratio is 3. Okay, let's check. So 6 multiplied by 3. 6 multiplied by 3, that's a positive 18. That's not negative 18, right? So this one is not. Okay, let's check B. The 6th term is negative 1450. Oh, we can't figure out the 6th term, right? We need to figure out the common ratio. So 6, negative 18. So 6 multiply negative 3. So multiply negative 3 equal to negative 18. And negative 18 multiply negative 3. So when you see a sequence, the number is positive, negative, then the common ratio must be a negative number. So negative 18 multiply negative 3. So negative times negative, that's positive. That's why we have positive 54. So 54, keep multiplying negative 3. Multiply negative 3. All this number become negative. So negative 162. Keep multiplying negative 3. Multiply by negative 3 is 486. And keep multiply negative 3. 1458. So let's check. Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Oh, this one should be negative. My bad, I forgot the negative sign. Oh, so B is correct. So B, we're going to circle B. Yeah? The 6th term is negative 1458. Yeah. Okay, let's check C. The first term is negative 3 times 54. Yeah, 54. And the negative 3, yes. So C is also correct. Because the common ratio is negative 3, right? And multiply by negative 3 times 54. Okay, D. 6 raised to the power of negative 3 raised to the power of 11 is smaller than this. Is this correct? Yes. Why? Why? Why is it correct? Because a negative number raised to the odd power. So the answer still be negative. Because the power is odd. So this part is negative. This part is, and the negative positive number multiplication. So this number is a negative number. But the negative 3 raised to the 10th power. 10 is an even number. So this part is a positive number. The positive number times 6. 6 is also positive. So this whole thing, the value is positive. Positive number is always bigger than the negative number. So this is smaller than this. So it's correct. All right, this is 15.1.